What to Play Next, where we hi everyone, What to Play Next, where we're bringing it is awesome in gaming. We love Cyanide Studios. They do The Council in conjunction with Big Bad Wolf Studios. So when we saw this, we jumped right on it. We like to go out and find something that contributed to gaming, whether it was a blockbuster. It's always a blockbuster because, or we have a great indie community that we can really get involved with. So we do link that in the description below. In addition to the game, if you ever want to play along with us, we do the game is linked down there, and then obviously we do our socials, so you can participate with the community if you'd like. This is, I'm guessing, a Unity game. Unity has taken a beating today. All the games I've played are Unity games. They give you this, it feels like forever. It's like 30 to 60 seconds of black screen. And I don't know what it is with the engine that they can't give you a load screen, like even a still frame. There we go. Werewolf, the Apocalypse. They make incredible games, but they just absolutely refuse to acknowledge that human beings want to look at a picture, sir. Dev choice, man. Just luminosity. We don't have brightness in this game. Friend, you're in for a ride because we're adjusting luminosity until you can barely see the darkest symbol. We're doing it. So you play a werewolf in all its glory. Should I go lower? I said no. Whoa. You looked right at me. So they're gonna give us the feels. Let's have the war feels together. No, Canada. My home and native land. Did you make another super soldier? Like, what are you people doing? Why? You operate from the Peace Tower. Where do you live? Own Santa Claus. What is blood and guts? Do it. Oh, Eldritch. Where did I come from? What am I? Where did I go? Look at me. Here's some rough looking wolves. I'll tell you what. I've actually seen a wolf before. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. I will literally never forget it. He was laughing. It ran past me. And you know that face that dogs make? He was actually laughing at me. I think he really scared the crap out of me. Without hiking. Whoa. So these have obviously adapted to war. Looked like a really immersive RPG though. Decided to bring it too large. Bring it too real. Yes! Oh, I decided to clothe up enough so that we can see all of my glory. Do it! You know what? We're gonna go easy on me. Make this chick look good. Tarker's Mill! The pack of Tarker's Mill is set on driving the Andron Corporation out of their territory. After several weeks of preparation, they finally have a plan. Wow, we went full-on corporate, so we're like not a mercenary band, but that sort of style in it. We're claiming territory instead. Looks like not a grind, maybe a mile a minute. so we'll see how hard it goes. Every once in a while I'll do one of these. There's so many games that I picked up and kept playing. They just have replayability.
The Wild. The Weaver. And the Worm. 3 primal forces from which the world Gaia springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad.
Whoa.
Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia.
Sounds like our
Through its
element.
unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
All right, Ragnarok and rolling it. You know, meld with the wolf. Be the end of the world. Son, let's go.
All right. They should be ready now.
Take back what's ours.
Best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Plan as good as it seems to me.
I don't know. Even if we do manage to push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else. We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away. We've already talked about this, Cahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows. But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Cahal. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
You're there for Gaia. Worries about her.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her. You just focus on your mission.
Cahal, I've got this. I love you. See you soon.
Ooh, I am not going on mission? Okay. A little bit of a curveball there.
I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko. I understand. She's my sister, remember?
Should have sent me too. Should have sent Rafik.
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her. I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
We're gonna explode soon, don't worry.
We've been stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endron's movements. At least now we finally got a plan. I hope we're done here soon.
Incredible graphics, good storyline. Interesting
Endron,
how it...
one of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust.
Use the role of protector to cast you as the good guy. It's always interesting to see how they have to justify violent action.
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rotko with your eyes closed. Just give it time.
I know, but... Thanks. A little pep talk never hurts. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way.
So you have a get to know you. It's interesting you are partially picking what you want to say, but it seems like you're very much steering the conversation. So you're also picking what they're going to say. Interesting.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Just here to learn.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Foe stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, Eddie. Don't worry.
So I'm gonna catch some
Shit.
G's.
Cahal, wake up. We're gonna
Gonna
need
need
you.
ya. Find out why. What's going on?
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence has shaken things up.
Tell me Ludmilla's okay.
She's okay. They've still got no idea she's on site. But their guard patrols have changed, and certain areas are locked down. And that includes the one Ludmilla's in.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked. And Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
All the external ducts are open. Got it. Great tree. No way through. I'll press 8 or jump or climb. I can read. It's good that I'm literate. Press B to shift. Now I'm a wolf. Look at me. You wanted to know. You wanted this. So I can just be a wolf trotting around the property. Innocuous. would have had to do that.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
It's interesting.
Door's
It
locked.
takes you through like a more park.
Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Button touch. Interesting. That did not help me at all. Hold on. That was supposed to. Okay. Now it looks more helpful. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. You can purchase a Pirate Queen. Grab some of their coffee. Love when you guys support us. What else is down there? KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. You can support us on Patreon. So we like to go out there, bring you, everything that is awesome in gaming. But we also support it. Change into a wolf. Can I uncrouch? Number vision. Oh wow, that was actually really helpful. Apparently they're not going to let me uncrouch until they're ready. But yeah, like I said, so we go out there and we find it for you. We also support its development.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
Subscribing is totally free, so subscribe, hit the bell, it'll pop you up a little thumbnail. If you had ever seen this, if you were curious about the gameplay, the graphics are awesome for storyline. I have to see how combat is. It's going to be a little dicey. When you change into the wolf, your interactive area stays roughly the same, so a little bit less in the way of ground contact there. Locked. You can interact with the basic things as a wolf, which is cool. Gotta be a terminal.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence.
There's a ton of guards.
Shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract them for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Way of dealing with other guards. We'll rage I have more like that.
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. The folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
I really feel like I would have been noticed there.
Something's sound the alarm. Guns up.
Been detected by an enemy or a camera. Oh, so they make you go back. Okay, so this is stealth. That is definitely what I wanted definitively to grab, so I got it. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. Give us some feedback. Smash subscribe. Hit the bell. Like if you want to comment. We love talking gaming. We'll see you in the next video. Let us know if we found you an awesome game.